Hi, my name is Mario Mello from Tropical Realty, your Dominican connection. My favorite place in the Dominican Republic is Saona Island. Paradise on earth, turquoise waters, beautiful place to just chill. Okay, my go-to food, my favorite food in the Dominican Republic, by far, hands down, is the fruit. Okay, now don't get me wrong, I love Dominican food, the beans, the fish, the plantain, the rice, all that is fantastic, but the fruit is so fresh, sweet, it's just so refreshing, and it's just the best thing to have in the early morning or as a snack in the afternoon. So already by talking about it, I'm getting hungry. But really, the fruit is the best, hands down. Okay, I have been to the Dominican Republic now about 5 times, going on six. And the reason why I keep on going back to this country is because I just fell in love with the weather, the people, the culture, the beaches. There's a lot to do. You can go mountain biking, you can go hiking, you can play golf, you can go horseback riding. There's so many options. And also life there is pretty affordable. It's a pretty affordable place to be, and the food is great. It's just my go-to place. I just love it, partying, having a good time. It's a very festive culture, and it's a very embracive culture. They embrace you, and I think that's why I'm falling in love with the Dominican Republic, because it's just a great place to be. My family and I are relocating to the Dominican Republic. Why? Country's beautiful. Great weather, great food. The people are really nice and friendly, pretty safe country, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see. And also, it's a pretty safe place. Now, am I happy with the move? Yes. I think the moving process right now, we're still in the process, but the moving process right now is pretty good. It's pretty exciting. We're learning about a lot of things about the Dominican Republic. We're learning about, the immigration process, the real estate process, purchasing a property in the country. So these are all things that we're learning. Was it hard? Yes and no. There's certain parts where it's a bit tricky and it's a bit, it's a learning curve. You're learning because remember, you're going to a new country. But then it was also easy too because we made a lot of friends there and they've been so supportive, helpful, and really kind with us. And so they just made the process a lot easier as well for us. So it's not like we're just going there alone. We have a lot of people helping us. And so I think in the whole general aspect of moving to the Dominican Republic, it's been a great experience. Now, my wife and I, we do speak Spanish. My wife is from Latin America, and I speak Portuguese fluently, but I grew up also speaking Spanish. Very similar, the both languages, but I lived in other parts of Latin America as well for many years. So speaking Spanish for me was just second nature. Dominican Spanish, yeah, those are things you'll pick up eventually once you're living there. Every country has their own words, their own slang, so you can pick it up eventually while you're living there. But in general, as long as you speak Spanish or try to anyway, most Dominicans will understand what you're saying and you can get by. As of now, there's really not much I miss about Canada because we haven't lived there yet full time. We're in the process of going back and forth. But when we do live there full time, one of the things I would probably miss about Canada is the seasons, like the fall, the spring, the winter, and the summer. I would take away the winter. I'm not a big winter person, but it's nice for Christmas time. It's nice for, the snow and the Christmas tree and all that sort of thing. It really puts you in the holiday spirit. Another thing that I would probably miss too is just the conveniences of certain things here in Canada. Whenever you want something or you wanna go shopping or so, everything is available, right? And also the other thing I would probably miss about Canada would probably be maybe I don't know, maybe the healthcare. The healthcare here, as you know, we don't pay for healthcare here, so it's included. So that's probably one thing I would miss too is the healthcare, just having that access without paying for it. It's one of the the great perks that we have. Although the healthcare system here is not perfect, but it's one of the nice things that we have here in Canada, that if you're not feeling well, you go to the hospital to go see a doctor or whatever. You can do a procedure or you can do a test and you don't pay for it. So that's one of the things that I would miss.